All right, folks, I'm here talking to you about today about the last, let me see, 3 times I've been on restriction here recently. This has all occurred since I've been shopping at the bins. I had an item removed before in the past, but it was a long time ago. So the bins I shop at, you get a lot of Amazon returns and everything that come through there and so forth. A lot of new items. Some items are counterfeit items, come to find out and so forth. So it's really been like a learning experience for me. I had experienced 2 3-day restrictions and 1 7-day restriction I just got off of. So let me go real quick and everything. What got me in trouble? There's a ton of other videos on YouTube and everything where other eBay sellers dealt with similar things and so forth. And so to kind of give you an idea, the Vero list. This is a list that eBay has of items that you're not supposed to sell. These are certain brands and so forth that do not want the items sold by unauthorized sellers on eBay. And stuff like that, which is mostly your sellers on eBay. So here's my 7-day restriction. This is my 7-day restriction. So your account has been restricted. Vero unauthorized item policy. And then on top of that, I got a bunch of returns here recently and so forth during my restriction, 7-day restriction. And so I had to refund all these folks. The highest one I had was like $200 and something. I think $279. Like that. So let me go real quick anyhow what the restriction kind of dealt with. So this one right here is talking about your listing was reported, and it speaks of Fiat Chrysler automobiles at the bottom for offering a counterfeit item. And of course, I didn't know if the item was counterfeit. I brought it from the bins. It was some center caps, Dodge center caps. They go in the center of a wheel on the car. And so they were counterfeit evidently. And so they got removed and they put me on a 7-day restriction because they said they had told me about this before. And this dealt before with, this was Philips. Philips, I think it was the Philips razor heads. And the Philips toothbrushes that go on there, on the, motor powered toothbrushes and so forth. And so this was, so that this is the time again telling me again and so forth. So they gave me a 7-day restriction on that. So I had been on, I guess, a 3-day before dealing with that and so forth. And also, so this listing was removed, counterfeit and all that kind of stuff like that, explained there. This is more dealing with fakes, copies, replicas of brand name items and stuff like that. So you got to be careful of that and everything. When you're buying stuff on the bins or you're buying stuff that's new, you're getting it from a source that you're not really sure of. I never had this problem really with thrift store items because most of the items be used. But dealing with the bins, I have had this problem. And so, yeah, this is the DVD. I don't know why they removed this. They said it was counterfeit. Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the complete seventh season. It was sealed. It looked legit to me. It had everything. I don't know how they figure out it was counterfeit, but yeah, it got removed and stuff like that. And so yeah. So what I do with a lot of items sometimes that eBay removes, I go on like other sites and sell it, like Mercari. Certain that you can't sell certain things on Mercari, like prescription. You can't sell like supplements or nothing like that on Mercari. Any kind of over-the-counter stuff, you can't sell it on Mercari as well and stuff like that. But other stuff I was able to sell, because eBay doesn't allow you to sell like there's certain food processors. They got the metal rivets. They've been recalled. Recalled items as well will get you in trouble. And so they have removed them before in the past, and I put them over Mercari and was able to sell them through Mercari because a lot of people are still looking for them and they want them. So yeah, this is the prescription, over-the-counter drugs and so forth like that. My account was restricted for, I think it has something to do with this one right here. They say it was prescription strength. It wasn't it wasn't requiring a prescription, but it was prescription strength, I think they told me and so forth. And so they had told me about something else dealing with my supplements and everything before that I was getting again from the bins. And so I got restricted for that. Yeah, so yeah, your listing isn't following policy, prescription, over-the-counter drugs. So from June up until July, I've been on restriction 3 times, folks, 3 times and so forth. So that wasn't no fun, but it happens. Yeah, so this is explaining again and so forth. But I want to show you something real quick. Yeah, so supplements, over-the-counter drugs. This is stuff that's related to my experience and what I've been through with eBay and so forth. If they're past expiration date or you don't mention expiration date at all, that can get it pulled. And so anything like when it gets like say if July is the expiration date, well, and July is coming up, well, I'm gonna pull it before July even gets here and stuff like that, because it's not worth me forgetting and getting in trouble again and so forth like that. So I usually don't even buy them unless the expiration date is way out, and like, 23, 24, 25 and so forth like that, and that way I won't have nothing to worry about for a great while and so forth like that. And the expiration date, I usually put it in the title, the description, as well as item specifics and so forth. But at least it has to be mentioned in there one time at least. Open bottle package. I did sell, I forgot what it was. It was for your hair, for hair growth. And it sold pretty good. And so I sold an open bottle. It was pretty much full. And I sold it for like, I think $40. That wasn't worth me getting in trouble behind it and so forth. But I had already sold it. And then eBay came back and said, something about it and so forth like that. So don't sell nothing that's open. In fact, I had another item that was for like fleas for cats or something like that. The box was open, but the packages inside weren't open. They were still sealed. But even with that, they don't want you doing that as well and so forth like that. You can actually get it pulled for that. The prescription strength or something requiring a prescription. Went over that. Equipment that requires a prescription or a doctor's order. Don't even try to sell it. A lot of people do. They get away with it, but you might not get away with it. And I didn't get away with it. Counterfeit or on the Vero list. So, counterfeit. There's some over-the-counter stuff, medications and stuff like that, supplements that are counterfeit. And so you got to be careful of that and do a little research and digging into it to make sure that what you got is legit. This one got me in trouble. Counterfeit items. Philips razor heads got me in trouble. They said they were counterfeit. Toothbrush heads. They said they were counterfeit. The toothbrush heads, I turned around and I sold them all on Mercari and stuff like that. And in fact, I think I sold them better price on Mercari. There's certain water filters in the past. I sell a lot of water filters because they move fast. But in the past, I did get a water filter removed, and it was a generic brand. But I don't know why they removed it and so forth, but that was a long time ago. And that's the Dodge Center Caps. Just make sure that what you're buying or what you're putting up, make sure it's legit as much as you can. Pricing certain brands too low. Actually, one company was nice enough to send me a letter through eBay message. They sent me the forms and everything to print out, letting me know what price the price list and everything, what they price each of their items at. And you cannot price them below that price and stuff like that. And so here recently, man, I just have learned a lot. And now I know and stuff like that. Just don't do it. Do some research into stuff. Watch other YouTube videos where other sellers are having problems with the same area of getting the accounts put on restriction. Some are actually getting their accounts shut down. Just got to be very careful with it and everything and so forth. So, my eBay store is back open. It opened up yesterday. And I was so glad after 7 days of being locked down. I'm so glad that it's back open and so forth like that. And actually, from yesterday until today, I have done pretty doggone good. In less than 24 hours, I did over $700 in orders. I think now, this is the afternoon and stuff like that. The next day, I'm over practically over $1,000 and stuff like that in orders and everything. And so I'm very grateful and everything that I'm able to sell on eBay, and I want to continue because that's my bread and butter. And so I got to be very careful and be very skeptical myself of what I'm buying and what I'm putting up there on eBay and making sure this is legit. All right, folks, so that's all I just want to share with y'all. If you get something pulled, don't try to sell it again. If you get on restriction, learn from it and keep it moving. All right.